Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I have a C5 Corvette, and you can see the AC display is just about out. If I zoom into it, you can see it, but it's really dull. And when I'm driving, I can't see it at all. Even at nighttime, it's really dull. Sometimes in the morning when I start it up, you can see it a little bit, but nighttime is pretty much out. So I'm going to tear this thing apart and take a look at it and see if I can solder it. There's nothing on YouTube, so I figured I'd put this on YouTube for everybody to see. You got to take part of the dash apart, part of the console here. You can just go ahead and YouTube that. How to change out your stereo will be there. So wish me luck. Okay, so I got the dash torn apart. All there was there was two screws, one here and one here. Pop those screws out and this thing loosens up. Then right there you disconnect the plug and it's out. Then we go to the next step. So if you look at these four little black, whatever they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, and the numbers are, there's a number on there, 241. Well, I'm going to try and attempt to solder these right here, these sides, all the way down. And they say not to use a lot of heat, you can damage these, so the solder gun is not good, so you're going to have to use a small soldering iron. And then these things can move too, so when you go to solder it, be careful that these things don't move, or else you're going to have to reposition them. So this is my attempt to solder these up, and hopefully that's the right thing to do. And go from there. Okay, so I went ahead and if I can zoom in, I went ahead and I soldered all of these down here, this side too, all the way up, all the way down. And you can see there's really not a whole bunch of difference, so I didn't use a lot of solder at all. And what I used was, I did use a soldering gun. I was very easy on the temperature. I put the solder on the end of the soldering gun first before I put it on there. Don't forget to use some flux, and here's the solder I used, and I put it on the end. I went in there and just dabbed it on, kept on dabbing it on. I think maybe you could just reheat the joints and that would work, but who knows, if it's not enough solder it could crack again. So I did touch it up with a little bit, but it wasn't that too hard. About 45 minutes, I'm about 45 minutes, an hour into it. As you can see, I didn't know what kind of tools to use, so I kept on grabbing for tools, but if you have the correct tools, it should take you a lot less than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this board back together. I've already plugged this in to my dash to test it, and guess what? The lights work great. So I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to put in the dash and then show you the before and after, and you guys can save yourself 50 bucks plus no AC heater for a week. Couple hours, I would imagine, in the garage. If you got all the tools that you need, you can do this, no big deal. So hopefully that helps you, and if anybody can do it better and put a better video up than me, please do. I'm new at posting, so I just thought I'd give this a shot. Okay, thanks, guys. Here we have the stereo, the AC control unit's back in, and I wiped it down next to the soda holder. There was sticky stuff all around the back side of it, so good time to clean it, I guess. So okay, so I'm going to put in the key and I'm going to turn it on, and you can see that the lights are working perfect again. You can move everything around here. All the lights are working, which is great. Now I can see where it's blowing. Okay, so there you have it. Everything's working fine. Turn down the fan up and down. Adjust it. Okay, so it looks like everything's working great. Outside temperature. That's it. Good luck. And it took an hour and 5 minutes to get to this stage of the project, so I'm going to wipe down everything and clean everything up. and put everything back together, and that should only take about 20 minutes. So I think about 2 hours would be fair to say. Thank you. Bye.